You're on mute. You muted.
All right. What up? What up? Fantastic. What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, bro? How was your week, man? What's going on with you, bro?
Hey man, what's good, man? Another week, man. Another one down, bro.
Where I see you stay with them Laker hats, man. You got every color, every flavor, every little
Exactly.
silhouette. Jesus
I only
Christ.
do one basketball team, man. Everybody else, I'm a free agent, but you'll only see me in one NBA hat only ever, bro. Only one.
Oh, they got the jokes already, man. She talking about some this AI got y'all looking 87 years old, handsome, but 87 and shit. Man,
Get her out of here.
get him
No,
out of here, man. Get him
Rose
out
got
of
the
here.
jokes early.
No, early as hell. Anywho, I think the AI look more like Fantastic to me. It got you. It looked like you more. That looked like my little chubby evil twin or some shit. But we gonna rock out with it. But I still like the way it looked though. But that shit got your facial features and all that. It make me look a little slightly different. But I don't know. AI never catch my face. I don't know. I got one of them faces that AI never really catch. That's why I just went straight to an animated version. Because every time I try to make myself, even when people do it, it's like the only person that made me look how I look in AI was shout out to and I never used it yet, but shout out to my boy Wish Doctor. He the only person that AI looked just like me. Like he did it, man. Yeah, somebody always got another shot. Somebody said you don't get tired of being live, old man. Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody that pulled up. Y'all see the title of the show. Yeah, fantastic. Talk to them about it, man. You got the floor.
Hey man, listen, man. Top 25 greatest athletes of all time, man. Me and Illa, we got to, we got a little discussion going at the last show. And it was just something that, like I said, we thought about would be an interesting show, man, because, athleticism is a lot of things, speed, strength, agility, explosion, vertical jump, all of that stuff, bro. And it's, if you're a sports enthusiast, right, be it football, basketball, track and field, baseball, hell, Olympics, right? It's the Olympics going on right now, bro. You pick up a lot of things, and, I don't think a lot of people understand just how much it takes to catch a ball or run down a field, or all these different things, and so on and so forth. We just gonna, what I'm saying, bounce back and forth, pause, go back and forth. My bad, brother. Sorry about that. We gonna go back and forth with our list, man. And what I'm saying, you guys, we gonna bring y'all up. So we need y'all to be taking notes in the chat. What I'm saying? Have your shit together, because I know it's gonna be a lot of hating with some of these names we throw out here. So just be prepared when you get up here, all right? Because we the fucking professionals here. All right, we the experts. All right.
You heard him, goddamn it. Yeah. So, would you like to play because we can mute it? Would you like to play like clips as we talk about the player we pick?
Yeah. That'll definitely be dope as we bring them up. You know what I'm saying? We can find clips of them on and see if we get highlight reels of such and such.
Yeah, I'm sure they got something. We definitely gonna mute it and speed it up because they be every time we play a sport,
every time, bro.
An elbow drop, a layup, a no look pass, they dragging that shit out this page, man.
Definitely,
they gotta stop
right.
it, man. Experts are dead. What are you? Who is this? Is this the dude that be going? He be having like the fire by his background and shit. Is this him?
No. That's not. You thinking about no.
From Purpose.
Yeah, no, you thinking about I know you think, but no, that's not him.
Who is this? They got the same name. He always
that's tapping in. That's he used to be Truth Tapping In or something, but now it's like, YouTube got their names all crazy. Yeah, you talking about Ruthless Truth, not Ruthless Truth. That ain't
Ruthless
Truth.
That's what I'm thinking that is.
Yeah, no, that's another.
He be saying some shit, but he ain't this dude. I don't know who this dude is, but hey, man. And you don't never super chat and shit. You just get to come and hate for free. This is gonna be your last day of that bullshit. You gotta pay to hate at least. You don't do shit. Super chat, sticker, repost, high points, nothing. But yeah. You want to set it off, or I'm gonna set it off?
You set it off, man. You go ahead, man.
All right, let me get my screen together. Cause we gonna do this the right way. We're gonna have a highlight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Support the channel, support both content creators. You streaming on yours too, right?
Yeah.
So, support both. Support, each crowd support the other, please. Oh, let me see.
Wait. Are we going
25 and up?
So what I'm saying, but we starting at 25 though, right?
Starting 25. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, just make sure. All right, cool. All right,
Definitely. Let me go here. All right. My first. Damn, I just realized I may have to make an adjustment already. God damn it. Gotta show love to old school. Yeah. For my first one, I'm going to take it back. I got to, and I'm going to go with the legend. I got to start with Black History Month classic, and that's Jesse Owens for my number 25 athlete. Jesse Owens did a lot. You know, he was one of the he won the 1936 Olympics. I remember Black History Month when I was a child. He had one of them who remember them Black History Month poster cards they used to have in school? Like they was like big. They would have like Oprah at the top, Jordan at the bottom. They had Michael. It was like a set of them. They would always have, like, he was always up there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jesse Owens. You know, he did it big back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I think this was the Hitler Olympics that he cooking. I think it was one of those that I think that was the ones that he debuted on. And I think it's obviously a lot of racism back. Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, he won 4 gold medals in 1936 Olympics: the 100 meter, the 200 meter, the long jump, the 100 meter relay. You got a gold medal in that. And think this the 30s. You know what I'm saying? We were just supposed to be spirit truckers and all that shit. So for him to do that at this time was fire. He disproved the Nazi race ideology. The Berlin Olympics was hosted by Hitler, and his dominance directly contradicted the propaganda on the world's biggest stage. It was one of the best days in sports history. May 25th, 1935, Big Ten meet in Ann Arbor. He broke 3 world records, tied 1 world record. He did it in 45 minutes. And he's an Ohio State legend. He faced racism at home. You know, he was OG. He did it before everybody did it. So shout out to Jesse Owens. That's my first one. And fantastic. Just get your video ready, and then we can just share yours like that. So
yeah,
while we doing ours. So yeah, that's my number 25 athlete is Jesse Owens. Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna argue with that one. I didn't go that far back. I don't think, but hey, man, we gotta show the ladies some love.
Okay.
All right. The GOAT. Okay, the GOAT, Clarissa Shields. Again, the arguably the greatest female fighter of all time. She's not just an undefeated boxer and won at every level, whatnot, what have you. Ain't gonna play too much because you really be tripping on the boxing and shit, right?
Hell.
Even though what's name, right? But a couple of her highlights, knocking motherfuckers out, winning every bout. You feel me? Clarissa Shields, man, the GOAT, the greatest woman of all time when it's in this fighting thing, dog. Because remember, she had 1 MMA bout. I know for sure she won that, and she was losing at first. But once she got up and got to them hands, bro, hey, it was all she wrote. So that's my top. That's my number 25, man. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields. Again, I don't think a lot, even though she can't whoop most, no men boxers, any woman you put in front of her getting whooped. Okay. So that's my number 25.
She might knock out a teenage boy. Maybe. She might.
Boxer? Nah. Even amateur, no way. She ain't got a chance. Well, no. If like out of the weight class, yeah, a couple, maybe 2 or 3 weight classes lower than her, yeah. But even an amateur 16-year-old, she getting hurt. Yeah.
So that's a good choice. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Unfortunately, ladies, I'm give you a disclaimer. I had to double check my list. You have to forgive me. I have no women on the list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just didn't cross my mind. Maybe I need to make a top 25 female list. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. There's no women on this list. But shout out. I got some honorable mention. I'm getting them out the way. Shout out to Serena Williams. Shout out to FloJo. Shout out to Dominique Dawes. Shout out to Cheryl Swoops. Shout out to Cheryl Miller. Shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese. I'll give you that. Shout out to Clarissa Shields, Serena Williams, Venus Williams. All the dope female athletes. But unfortunately, they didn't make my list. So, with number 24, I got to go with Ken Griffey Jr., man. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey was the first person that made me look at baseball, outside of the names we heard growing up, like Babe Ruth and all that. Like, Ken Griffey was the coolest baseball player when I was young. Yo, y'all can't hear. Didn't I say FloJo? Wasn't that the second name I said? I said FloJo, bro. Y'all got to get y'all ears together, man. But FloJo was bad, too. Ken Griffey was my guy. Ken Griffey had the kicks. I think he was an MLB MVP. I think he did everything but get a ring. People don't know. At some point, I don't know if y'all remember, but at some point, Ken Griffey was considered arguably the greatest of all time for a little while. You know what I'm saying? He had that GOAT baseball player.
Yeah, that track, bro. I think he got injured though. The injury bug.
Yeah, he was on track. Exactly, he was on track. But he hit 417 homers before he turned 31. He had 56 homers in 97, 56 in 98. He had a huge cultural impact. He had his own game. He was in that cool category of athletes in the 90s, that 90s athlete persona. Ken Griffey was definitely involved in that group. He had the fucking Nikes. Let's not forget the Griffeys. The Griffeys was fire. If you remember that era, fire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Griffey era. But yeah, that's my guy at number 24. Ironically, and he rocked 24. I got Ken Griffey Jr. So yeah, that's my number 24, Ken Griffey.
Now, this one right here for me, it would have been higher, but hey man, he had some some hiccups or whatnot, what have you. Some questionable things. He had a little help.
Yeah.
But still.
I think I know you're going with this one.
He had a little help.
Oh, okay.
He had a little help along the way, so he had to drop him down a lot. But still, man, again, the GOAT, okay, of MMA. All right. This is the only man I don't want no problems with. Okay. Hey, you got it, Mr. Jones. You feel me? Hey, call me whatever you want, nigga. Okay. I'm leaving with all my teeth in my life. You feel me? John Bones Jones, man. Again, undefeated UFC, the MMA GOAT, the consensus amongst everybody. But again, like I said, man, he did have, some power pellets in there along the way and so on and so forth. Got to drop him down because of that. But John Jones, man, is my number 24, bro. Greatest of all time. This is the greatest of all time fighter. Okay. Boxers got no chance. If you just an MMA, if you just a jiu-jitsu guy, no chance. Put it all together. John Bones Jones, man, my number 24.
I think Bruce Lee would have fucked him up. I don't know. Something tells me Bruce would have got him. But, we never seen Bruce Lee fight. But the stories I hear.
Bruce Lee was like 5'5".
Bruce was something. Bruh. Bruce was crazy, bruh. I don't know. I think Bruce would have fucked him up, man. Bruce was fast as hell and strong. When you look up his.
I got you.
He talked about him. He was different, man. Bruce
they make weight classes for a reason.
That's facts, but I don't know. I think if one motherfucker hit you hard enough, quick enough, man, shit. That Asian shit, I don't never sleep on them. Them motherfuckers I seen them make fire out their damn hands to Ki Jong. I don't never sleep on them niggas. But my number 23 is Sugar Ray Leonard. I got Sugar Ray Leonard for the 23rd spot. Sugar Ray 40 fights, 36 wins, 3 losses. That's a great record. 25 knockouts. A 69% KO rate. That's wild. He won 5 titles in welterweight, light middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight. That's a pretty extensive weight diversity. Amateur career, 1976 Olympic gold medalist. His amateur record was 145-5. God damn, that's a lot of fights. His legendary fights, Thomas Hearn, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, those are like the classic fights of the 80s. Like, he really had the crazy lineup as far as like the classic fights. He had like those 3 like in one era. That was like, all 3 of those fights might be arguably like top 10.
All time top.
Yeah,
time, definitely top 20. You could argue it top 10. Hagler,
definitely top 15.
Oh, listen. Sugar Ray Leonard gave some of the best fights in boxing history, bro. Hands down, no question.
Definitely, he definitely got 2 top 10s.
Even on the losses.
Yeah,
he's up even on the losses. Legendary fight, bro.
Absolutely. One of boxing's first fighters to earn $100 million. Helped make boxing a mainstream pay-per-view event in the 80s, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1997. Sugar Ray Leonard at my number 23. So on you, brother.
Hey, man, my number 23, bro. Again, I never been a Lions fan a day in my life, but this little guy right here, bro, everybody wanted the Barry Sanders when I was in middle school, bro. All right, he's the reason, okay, that shifty became a term. You thought you had him tackled, he wasn't tackled. Little guy, speed, agility, being able to to go left to right, forward, down, back. The human joystick, the first human joystick, bro. Barry Sanders.
You gotta give it to Barry, man.
Bro, some of these plays to this day, bro. I know everybody talks about Saquon doing the hurdling and shit, bro. But listen, and he quit early. Who even knows? Hey, he went to a good team, right? Listen, man, the original Mr. Shifty, dog.
Yeah, Barry was wild,
crazy.
But Barry will get a loss of 15 yards on your ass in a minute too, man. Barry will get a loss of 15. If he ain't do all that, he would get it. Nah,
that's one out of 300.
Yeah, Barry was
out
crazy.
Of 300 plays.
He was supposed to go to San Fran. I remember that shit vividly. Like he was supposed to go to San Fran, which I'm glad.
The Lions, bro, are the shiestiest fucking NFL franchise ever. They had 2 of the greatest players at the fucking position, bro, and hey, they just wouldn't let them go. I'm surprised Matthew Stafford finally got up out of there.
Yeah. My list is about to have some back-to-back same positions. It just happened to go like that as far as when I made this list. But my next one will be, we all know him and love him. He's kind of a recent athlete that's been added to the lexicon of great black athletes, but I think he's one of the best I ever saw. And that is none other than Russell Westbrook. I got Russell Westbrook as my next one. I mean, Russ is crazy. You know what I mean? I love a good story. Russ wasn't, a top recruited player. I love a good underdog story. And Russ, I think he wasn't even I don't think he averaged like 8 points or something like that. I think he had like a real low score in either high school or his freshman year. Yeah. His average is 21, 7, and 8, basically a triple-double. Career totals, 25,000 points, 9,000 assists, 8,000 rebounds, 199 triple-doubles at 6'3" in the NBA is crazy. MVP, when everybody thought he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought he was the problem. And the immediate year after KD left, he turned into the best player in the league for a couple years, at least that year, at least. 2017 NBA MVP, 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ. Like, I don't think LeBron got that. Oh, shit. But that's neither here nor there. 2-time scoring champ, 3-time assist leader, 9-time All-NBA, 2018, 2016, 2017, averaged 31, 10, and 10 at the one. And I think he did it 2 more years. So shout out to Russell Westbrook. He's my 22nd greatest athlete of all time.
And like the Marvel movies say, Russell Westbrook will be making a return because he's on my list also just a little higher. Okay, so Russell Westbrook, I have no disagreement with that pick whatsoever, and I'll just elaborate when it comes back around on my list. Here we go.
Okay.
This one. The most naturally talented boxer of all time, Roy Jones. I'm just realizing I just got this shit on 2 speed. I'll be watching everything on 2. There we go. Roy Jones Jr., bro. Okay. All right. They what? 3, at least 3, if not 4, weight class champion. Again, bro, just speed, reaction, power. Like, again, one of the greatest boxers of all time, bro. And then you talking about athleticism, always had the quickness, the accuracy, all those different things, bro. Roy Jones Jr., bro. My number, what's that? 23, right? 23 or 22? 23.
Actually, 23. I did 4. How many?
23.
Okay.
23.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, no, 22. My bad. 22.
Okay. Yeah. Roy was a bad boy. Shout out to Roy Jones. Roy, my only thing on Roy was I felt like his competition, one is crazy, is others, but you can't control who you fight. You can't control. But with my next pick, this is my 5th one. This is the 20th player. No, excuse me, 21st player. I got none other than Derrick Rose. D Rose, my favorite Bulls player after Michael Jordan, of course. Yeah, D Rose, man. What, MVP in his 3rd year? Like, I think if it wasn't for injury, he would have got to the finals. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think it was no answer for him in his prime. He was just too fast, too explosive. The angles he would jump off of to make the layups, like the body control. I think Derrick is a person that hit his athletic peak very early. I think he literally was an NBA all-star athlete in high school. Like, if you look at his high school tape, let me just show you all that real quick. You look at Derrick Rose high school tapes, it's the exact same explosion, the exact same body control, the exact same ball control. Like, it was like, there was no, like, he got better and better. Like, he peaked and just was just that. And that torsion on your legs, on your ankles, on your AC, all that torque, playing that powerfully, it's going to take its toll.
Yeah, eventually, bro. Your body, like,
he was crazy in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I'm talking about like somebody that springs in their legs, and everybody talk about Vince Carter, right? But bro, Derrick Rose
was crazy.
Him and Russell Westbrook, bro. Like you said, being like 6'3" or under, and that bounce, that fast, that quick, that power. Crazy, bro. And do you know what? This would have been on my honorable mentions, bro. Like I said, D Rose is one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah, man. D Rose was wild. D Rose was wild, and I was hurt when his career when injury kind of slowed him down, because he was a great. But he got an MVP. They retired his jersey already, so that's
they just retired his jersey last month, right?
Yeah,
I think last month. Yeah. Shout out to D Rose, man.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, from Chi-Town.
that's fire to be the number one pick for your city. Like that's movie shit. You know what I mean? I think one day they might make a movie about D Rose. Like that's a Chicago story. It's a legendary story. So yeah, that's my 21st D Rose.
My 21st, man. Hey, man. All right, the man, the myth, Georgia legend. All right, play for your Cowboys. And even dibbled and dabbled in the fight game, man. Herschel Walker. All right. Listen, man. Herschel was like just, a once in a lifetime athlete. He could do everything. They say he beat the world fastest man in a 100-meter dash in one of these fights. You know what I'm saying, man? Herschel was just like saying, I think Herschel was definitely in his 40s when he had that UFC fight. And again, man, just somebody that was, a fucking genetic, like, God spent extra fucking time, okay, giving this dude any and every gift he could possibly give him, man. Herschel Walker, bro, self-explanatory.
Yeah, Herschel was crazy. Herschel was definitely ridiculous. Yeah, had to make an adjustment. I had to sub him out. You know what I mean? I had to sub him out to make this quick adjustment because I just had to do it. Because we talking about athletes, so it's going to be a mixture of accomplishments, but really athleticism, a little bit of both. And with my next one, I don't think you could deny this guy when it just comes to a pure athlete. And some people might say he's too low, but he had to make the list. You know what I'm saying? And this was a last-minute management decision. I'm talking about the last 3 minutes I'm thought about. I had to put him up there. That's Tyreek Hill, man. I had to do it. Tyreek blew my mind when he came into the NFL. It's because he's one of those players where it's like he started getting crazy. It was like, is he a gadget guy? You know what I'm saying? Is he just one of those gadget players? And he just kept going crazy. Like, oh no, he's a real. Then it's like, okay, he's a slot guy. First he was a gadget guy. Then it's like, nah, he's a slot guy. And then you started watching him taking the top off from the outside, double coverage, triple coverage, jump balls. He's not even 6 feet. Tyreek Hill is crazy. And maybe 10 years from now, he might even be high on the list. Tyreek Hill is off the chain. You know, to dominate the receiver position at that height in the NFL where cornerbacks are bigger than I think they've been in the past. A lot of 6'4", 6'2" corners. Corners back in the day would be around like 5'10" to 6 feet. Deion was considered a big corner back in the day. He's only 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? We got the Richard Shermans. We got a whole different era. Like he got 750 receptions, 11,000 yards, 80 TDs, 14 yards per catch, 3,500 plus games, 8 Pro Bowls, 5 first-team All-Pros, Super Bowl champion. Should have never left the fucking Chiefs. Never. Ran a 4.29. Known for turning short passes into 60 fucking yard touchdowns. Had a crazy career with the Chiefs. I wish he would have stayed. He would give you the peace sign when you so fast. He telling you peace when you running past your ass. Like that's crazy. So yeah, Tyreek is crazy. That's my 20th best athlete of all time, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, so, man, definitely can't disagree. Definitely can't disagree with that one, bro. Tyrese was, like you said, bro, another real life video game character. That motherfucker so fast, bro, and he was solid at running the routes. So, like I said, man, to have that dominance in like Tyrese 5'9" or some shit. Like they might have him listed at 5'10", like you said, bro. To be able to be, arguable the best receiver, in those, especially those Chief years, bro. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, here we go. This is a wild card for me. I know everybody gonna look at me crazy for this one, but y'all just don't know. You gotta do your research. All right. This is the only man I've never ever seen anybody question him being the GOAT. Wayne Gretzky. All right. Don't nobody it's only one GOAT in hockey. And these young whippersnappers don't know. Remember the Superstars fucking cartoon? You had a cartoon in the fucking 90s with Jordan, Bo, and Gretzky. Yeah, Gretzky was that fucking good, bro.
I ain't gonna front. I didn't see this one coming. But
hold on, just so you know, it ain't just the hockey. Hold on, I gotta show y'all. Gretzky whooped. All right, Gretzky whooped. All right, some people of the melanated. You know what I'm saying? The Sugar Ray Leonard, Pele, and what's his name? Hey, he had them wheels. All right, so he wasn't just fast on that ice. Wayne Gretzky was a fucking athlete, man. Wayne Gretzky, bro.
I ain't mad at it. People don't know that Gretzky jersey is up there. You can get you that throwback. I'm gonna get it. That throwback Kings.
Hey, that was the reason niggas started wearing fucking hockey jersey.
Yes, it was. The Gretzky put the hockey jerseys on the map.
Gretzky put hockey jerseys on the map.
You gotta get if you into jerseys, you into fly shit, man. That Gretzky jersey. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. It's so fire. I gotta pull that shit up. Man. This is a top 5 jersey, period. I don't care. It's up there with the Jordan. It's up there with the Kobe. You gotta have this in your collection, man. There's so many kicks you can rock with this. The Gretzky jersey is definitely fire, man. Hold up. They done got me on a whole nother. This damn computer. The Gretzky jersey is definitely what you need in your life. Like, this is fire right here. You can't go wrong with this, man. Like, you can wear this with the 5s, the 4s, some whites, some all black Tims. Like, you could just do it so much with this. But this is a fire jersey. This is Wayne Gretzky. This is one of the illest jerseys ever. And Wayne Gretzky is definitely one of the GOATs. So shout out to you. That was a dope pick. All right. This might be a controversial pick. People might say I'm being biased. But to me, at his position, pound for pound, I think he's the greatest ever. He's not the greatest athlete at the position, but I think he's one of the greatest athletes. And I'm gonna go with my man, Dallas Cowboy legend, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Yeah, I'm going there. Emmitt Smith. I got Emmitt Smith on my list. Next, I think Emmitt was an athlete who wanted it. To me, it says something about an athlete who wants to be the best. Like, to me, that that competitive edge to push your body past your athletic limits, past what you physically can do. I think Emmitt Smith is the epitome of that. When you look at what he's accomplished, I mean, I didn't see too many running backs run for 100-something yards in the playoffs in New Jersey in the cold with a fucking separated shoulder, man. Like, you know, that's tough, man. That's going beyond. Yeah, everybody want to talk about the line and all that, but if you look at Emmitt's plays, most of his action happens beyond the line of scrimmage. These plays are not O-line plays. If you really watch Emmitt Smith plays, it's a lot of second line of defense action going on. Like, he gets to them holes get created from the rip, but that ain't O-line. That's not O-line. Look at this. This isn't O-line. This is missed tackles. This is toughness. That's not O-line. This is I'm better than you, period. And he wanted it. This man is the all-time leading rusher in the NFL. All time. Look at all the players that came before him. He's the all-time leading rusher. This is not O-line. That had nothing to do with the O-line. This is not O-line, man. This is Emmitt Smith, man. 3 Super Bowl rings. A Super Bowl MVP. And look, that's not O-line. That's not fantastic. Am I seeing things?
Nah, man. Again, toughness. We talking about toughness, bro. Like I said, toughness and just, you know, gonna get that last yard that you need, gonna get you that touchdown. Hey, that
was the whole defensive team that just tried to tackle him, bro. That was everybody, bro.
Yeah, hey, it was only 2 discussions, bro, back then, bro. Either Emmett or Barry Sanders, and hey, you weren't wrong. There's only 2 names, bro. Only 2 names.
And Emmett went and got them motherfuckers, bro. He went and got him. He got 3 of them shits. MVP, Super Bowl MVP, all-time leading rusher. Let me ask you a question, Fantastic. If you was Emmitt Smith, would somebody tell you wasn't the best running back of all time?
Nah.
No. And with that, I rest my case. Shout out to Emmitt Smith. Yeah, how about them fucking Cowboys? It's on you, man.
So we got another one, man. Just a little out the box, man. But you know, we talk about athleticism. One of the biggest parts of athleticism, man, is that strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Your boy Thor. I don't know how to wreck his name up, so I'm not gonna do it. But man, this dude is literally like a walking, living, real life Hulk, bro. Okay, this dude can deadlift like a ton. All right, crazy. Wow. He done tore. I think he tore his pec or some shit or whatever. He had a couple of different injuries and shit. He did box. He had one boxing match with the other guy, the Eddie something, the little short, strongest man guy. But yeah, man, we talking about raw strength. One of the strongest human beings to ever walk the earth, bro. All right, Thor Bjornskin, or how the fuck you say his name?
Fire. Okay. Shout out to Bjorn. Strength is definitely a part of it, and those motherfuckers will break you in half with their feet. Strong bastards. So let's get into my next guy. We all know and love him. This is another person, and it's funny that I put him right after Emmitt, because I feel like him and Emmitt are like kindred spirits when it comes to pushing your body beyond the limits. I remember I was watching an interview about Kobe. Yeah, Kobe is my next player. And I remember I was watching an interview about Kobe, and they was asking players about him. They were saying that Kobe didn't have the athleticism of a lot of players, but he pushed his body. He turned his fucking body into a Ferrari. And I think Emmitt did the same thing. He pushed his body to the limit. He wasn't the fastest. He didn't jump the highest, but he had that Mamba mentality. He had that will to win, and he had the will to be the best. And he pushed beyond his athleticism to perform some of the greatest athletic feats we have ever seen. Kobe Bryant, the second greatest NBA player of all time, in my opinion, maybe a tie with him and Magic, but it's definitely a Laker. Yes, Kobe Bryant, have immense respect for him. Straight out of high school, 33,000 points, career average 25, 5, and 4. 5-time NBA champion, 2 times final MVP, 2008 NBA MVP, should have at least 2 more. 18-time All-Star, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defensive Champion, 2-time scoring champion, 81 points in 06, 60 points in his final game in 2016, even though I don't know, it might be a little fixed. I don't know. Kobe's like 100 years old, but hey, he did it. Lakers dynasty, played his whole career with the Lakers. Like, what a pleasure, joy to be able to be a Laker your whole career. Like, how fly is that? Yeah, Kobe is definitely on my list. What number am I on? I don't forgot. I think I'm on 18. He's my 18th greatest athlete.
Yeah, 18.
Oh yeah, of all time. Kobe being Bryant.
Hey man, the GOAT, man. You know Kobe Bryant will return on my list. I ain't got no complaints with that one. This one right here, man. Again, so I was thinking about Carl Lewis and Olympians and shit, right? Because you remember some shit, then you gotta be like, what the hell you call that thing? The decathletes, yes. Motherfuckers that do all the shit. They do like, I don't know how many different fucking events, literally 10 different events and shit. So this guy right here, and I remember him because he reminded me like a David Justice. Okay, Ashton Eaton. Okay, Ashton Eaton. All right, is my number 18. All right, this brother got the gold medal. He I think he set a couple of records and whatnot, what have you. But the decathlon, bro, to be able to run, jump, all that shit, bro. Ashton Eaton, bro, my number 18. Shot put, like I say, this ain't no big dude, guy. You know what I'm saying? That shot put shit, bro, ain't no joke. You feel me? That's usually people that be like my previous pick in Thor Bjornsson. They be throwing a motherfucking shot puts. But hey, man, you got to put all that stuff together, bro. And be Olympic gold medalist, bro. So Ashton Eaton is my number 18.
Got you. Shout out to Ashton Eaton. I like this list. We both got some variety, so I like it. I like it. I like it. I like where we're going with this. With my next one, I'm gonna go with the bad man from Jamaica, the yard man, Usain Bolt. He is my 17th best athlete of all time. He would make it look very easy. Look like he'd be walking, and he's out of there. He wasn't tall and goofy. He was smooth with it. Like he's blowing past these people. You know what I'm saying? Usain Bolt is definitely one of the greatest athletes ever. Jamaican born. He's definitely rich as shit. He has the 100-meter world record for 9.58 seconds, the 200-meter record for 19.19 seconds, 8 Olympic gold medals in Beijing in 2008, London in 2012, in Rio in 2016, 11-time world champion, first sprinter to win a 100-meter and 200-meter double at 3 straight Olympics. Crazy. Dominated sprinting for a decade. 6'5", long stride, top end speed, unmatched in track history. Yeah. Usain Bolt is my 17. Well, I'm 17, right? Yep. 17th best athlete ever.
And Illa keep making it seem like I'm cheating off his paper. Usain Bolt will return.
Hey, great minds think alike,
on the list. All right. Usain Bolt will return on my list, man. Great minds definitely think alike, bro. Again, man, another one, right? I'm thinking full thing, and I've never been. We call it soccer. They call it football. Cristiano Ronaldo, man. I remember when I first saw this guy, and I'm like, man, what's this soccer shit or whatever? But I remember when he got in the thing, bro. Listen, man, the bicycle kicks and the I forget what the kids call it, nutmeg and all this other shit, so on and so forth, doing it real time in the game, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. Ronaldo is my number 17. Again, bro, one of the people that made Americans like us even know what the hell soccer or football really was. So Cristiano Ronaldo, bro, that's my number 17.
I like it. I like it. It's funny because I do have a soccer player as well, but it's not him. So that's funny how our lists are starting to mirror each other a little bit. With my number 16 athlete, we're going to dig in the archives just a little bit. And I got the man, the myth, the legend, Pele. I have Pele at number 16. He's the first person I remember hearing about soccer as a legend, and he was, obviously a darker brother. But I believe he played for Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
He had 77 goals. He won 3 World Cups. Now think about that. I don't even know if did Messi and Ronaldo ever win the World Cup?
I'm pretty sure Messi did, and I think Ronaldo might have. Let me see.
Because Pele got 3 of them things.
Yeah, Pele. I remember that. I remember when they on the first time I heard his name in like middle school.
Yeah, Pele has 3 World Cups. He remains the only player in history to win 3 World Cups. So yeah, he has 3 FIFA World Cup championships, 2 Copa Libertadores titles, 6 Brazilian league titles, named FIFA Player of the Century, won his first World Cup at 17 years old, and scored 2 goals in the 1958 World Cup final. 1970 Brazil squad considered one of the greatest teams ever. So yeah, Pele, man, the GOAT, for real, for real. 17 years old, win a World Cup. That's wild. That's crazy. That's super duper crazy. But yeah, Pele, man.
Yeah, so Ronaldo never won one. Ronaldo never won a World Cup.
He richer than a motherfucker though. Shit. That boy got money.
Here we go. So told y'all, man. Told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people will return. Right?
Word.
And now for me, I got the world's fastest man, rude boy, bad man.
Oh.
lighter in the air now. Usain Bolt, man, bro. Speed, man, speed. Listen, bro, this is one of the fastest, if not the fastest, human beings that will ever walk the earth, bro. His record still stand, right? I think both of them still stand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Like you said, but I don't think people understand too. Like I said, 6'5" and having that speed, dog, crazy. Usain Bolt, man, fastest man alive. It's not even close, bro. Like you said, that to master one of the main aspects of athleticism, right? Just to be the best at it, that's a major part of it, bro. So Usain Bolt, my number 16, bro, fastest man alive, no question.
Facts. Yeah, the list is getting to the nitty gritty. Now with my next pick, I hate this fucking team with a passion, but I'm not a hater, and I gotta keep it real. This guy is really one of the greatest athletes of all time in American history. Very accomplished. I mean, he checks all the boxes: longevity, talent, dominance. He broke records in seasons where the leagues was them old school records are a little crazy because they had less games. So these guys were doing it in a more physical era with less games. And that's my next player is none other than the great Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice with the number 15 spot, I believe now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Jerry Rice is my next best player, athlete of all time. His career is very decorated. The records he broke in I think it was a 13-game season. He got the NFL record for receptions, the NFL record for receiving yards, the NFL record for receiving TDs, NFL record for total touchdowns, 7,600-yard games. First in NFL playoff receptions, first in NFL playoff yards, and NFL playoff touchdowns. 3-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP. Crazy at the receiver. I don't think I ever seen that done. 13-time Pro Bowl, 10-time first team All-Pro. Jerry Rice had 1,000 yards in the NFL at the age of fucking 40, bro. Played 20 seasons, man. Jerry Rice is definitely the greatest wide receiver. He's the Emmitt Smith of receivers. Shout out to Jerry Rice, even though I don't fuck with San Fran at all. I respect Jerry Rice.
Shout out to Jerry Rice, man, the GOAT, man. I think it's 3 names you get in there. You get him, you get Moss, and some people say T.O. I say Calvin Johnson, but hey, shout out to Jerry Rice, bro. Got another one, man. I'm cheating off of Illa's test with this one, bro, but we gotta go with it, bro.
Let's see what you get.
I had this same guy, and again, bro, speed, power, all of that, bro. You can't beat it. Russell Westbrook, bro. Okay. Again. And the only reason I had him and I left D Rose off, Westbrook had, I think, at least one, if not a couple of knee injuries, and he didn't slow down, man.
He didn't slow down. He's still fast.
He didn't slow down, bro. Still fast, still powerful. Hell, still playing. So Russell Westbrook, bro, again, I don't think people understand to be able to accelerate and to be able to get off the ground like him, bro. And then, like you said, that determination and that just like I don't give a damn attitude, bro. That hey, I'm gonna fucking give it to you 1,000% every time. NBA players even said that shit, bro. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, man. That's my number 16.
All right. I got a curveball for y'all. A lot of people ain't gonna like this one. You know I'm a Cowboy fan. But I gotta throw this one up there. Y'all ain't gonna expect this one though. This is one y'all not gonna expect. I'm just giving you a hint. It's a Cowboy, but it ain't gonna be a Cowboy you expect.
It's an old lineman.
Yeah, you
great minds.
You a smart one.
I already know who it is.
Larry Allen. If you don't know about Larry Allen, you're not a football fan. I mean, you're not a sports fan. You're definitely not a football fan. This man, look at this. He's bench pressed like 225 or something like that. Like he's fast as shit, strong as shit. Like he's running down. I hope they show him running down players because Larry Allen was no joke. Like this was a big, fast, athletic man that will run you down. I think he ran. This guy was crazy. So if you don't know nothing about Larry Allen, man, do your homework on it. He was probably, I think we won 2 before we got him. I think he came later. But yeah, brother said he's the strongest football player of all time. Like Larry Allen was wild and he was fast. Get some little fun facts for you. He played with us from 94 to 25 to 2005. All with the Cowboys. 11-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first team All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, 90s All-Decade team, Pro Football Hall of Famer in 2013, benched 700 plus pounds. That's a few niggas. He said 700 pounds he benched. I don't even want to think about that. He will pick me up with one hand. Squatted 900 pounds. Like, do you know what type of pressure and torque that is on your spine and back? This man will kill. He might fight a gorilla. Hey. Ran down linebackers at nearly 330 pounds. There's a famous play in 94. He chased down the defender after interception. And I think I need to play that for y'all. I don't know if this is like the play that made him who he was. When like this guy is crazy. Look at this play. This is what shows you what he was all about. Watch Larry Allen. He's about to hawk this man down. Look at him. This dude is 330 pounds. Running at you like that. This is what made Larry Allen Larry. Shout out to the throwback Cowboy unis. Fire. Look at this play again. And y'all don't understand. So y'all think football interceptions and scoring.
Hey, hold on. They saying they cut the strings. Hold on.
Oh, they hating on us like that?
That's crazy. Hold on. Let me make sure we good. We stop. Hold on. Let me see. Oh shit. Yeah, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Because we're not live right now. So yeah, stop playing the Western.
Man, they talking about violent. Yo, they kill it. Yo, we're just having a good ass show too. This is
bro. Well, let's see. Well, just stop playing it, and we'll stop playing the video, and we'll just talk through it the rest of the way. Cause that's crazy. I don't even know. They just did it. So that's take the video crazy. Down. If you take the video down, it'll come back. So just take the video down.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
Give it a second.
This is like our best show.
Crazy. Hold on. Let's give it a second. Let's see if it'll repopulate. Because it was playing. It was on. Is it back on now?
It's back on.
It's dead on mine right now. I'm looking at it. It said unavailable. Give me a second. Can y'all see?
Yeah, it's dead on mine too.
Yeah, hold on. Give it a second. It's still going.
They hating on us, y'all.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man. They said they cut it again.
Yeah, no, hold on. Let's see if it'll come on. That's crazy.
Is StreamYard still recording?
Yeah, StreamYard, we still going.
We can always download it and upload it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them then, dude. We just gonna upload it.
All right, cool. Fuck.
This is crazy, man. I be seeing people use highlights though. So why? So sports.
Yeah, I don't.
Sports
This
that
is
serious?
crazy, bro. This is fucking ridiculous, dog. Hold on,
That's fucking fucked up, bro.
it's fucking what's the name, bro? This is crazy. Hold on, 1 second. Let me refresh. Still live. It's still saying unavailable, bro. We're not doing the fucking shit no more. Fuck it. We'll like I said, we'll talk to it if it come back. Should come back up because we're not playing the damn thing no more. There we back now. We back. We back. I'm looking at it.
Back.
All right,
All
cool.
right, man. Sorry, ladies and gents. No more
Yeah.
highlights. We tried to make it interactive, but they hating on us, so y'all just gonna have to hear us talk.
This is
Larry Allen was mine, man. Shout out to Larry Allen. It's on you, bro.
Yeah, man. So for me, my number 14 is Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. It's a damn shame what he did to my man Errol Spence, bro. Again, he just beat Canelo. I think four class. What do you call it when it's combined champion?
Undisputed.
He got undisputed, all the belts in 3 or 4 different weight classes. I know it's at least 3, right? But undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes, moving up from 4 different weight classes, beating Canelo Alvarez, beating all the fights and winning the fights everybody said he wasn't gonna win. He's a wrestler too. Brother can wrestle. He's strong as a motherfucker, man. Once in a lifetime athlete, bro. Terrence Bud Crawford. That's my number 14.
Okay.
Unified. There we go. The unified champion. Appreciate you.
Got you. My next one is Allen Iverson. I think this is 14, maybe 13. Yeah. 13. Yeah, Bubba Chuck. You know what I'm saying? To play at such a high level. I mean, he shot a lot of shots, but to get to the finals against that Laker team with that team is always going to be a great feat to me because, I mean, that Sixers team was horrible. That might be the worst team to ever make an NBA Finals. And they had the nerve to win the first game in LA. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 27 basically his career, about 6 rebounds, about 6 assists, about 4 rebounds, 2 steals. 2001 MVP, 11-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA team, 4-time scoring champion, 3-time steals leader. At his peak, he averaged 31 a game. He stole game 1 against the dominant Lakers, which was a behemoth of a team at that time. And he changed the game. He changed the way athletes look in the NBA. He kind of brought a hip-hop flair to the game that is still present. And, like, he's probably the most, besides Jordan, probably the second most influential player as far as the modern era in basketball. So shout out to Bubba Chuck.
Yeah, man. Hey, you brought up a great point. I don't think people understand, like, most influential, bro, hands down. AI can never drop below 3. Most influential players, like, on the court, off the court, changing the culture, bro. The braids, the headbands, the fucking oversized everything. AI, man. And AI, a lot of people don't know AI is really 5'11", even though they had him listed at 6, whatever. I seen AI in real person. I remember looking at the top of them braids, bro. Like I said, heart of a lion, bro. The king of the little guys will always be. There'll never be a better short player that's 6 feet or lower than AI, bro.
Facts.
13 for me, Michael Phelps, man. The real Aquaman, the human motherfucking dolphin, shark, whatever you want to call him. Michael Phelps brought one of the craziest thing they told me, Illa, is that when he get into the training regimen, bro, in order to keep up with his calories that he needs, this nigga was eating 5 large pizzas in a day, bro.
Damn.
And 5 large pizzas in a day. And like I said, when you get into the anatomy of it, his arms are extra long, hands, like this motherfucker's literally like a part fish. He had the anatomy for swimming, bro. So like I said, just to be the best swimmer ever known to man, hands down, bro. The GOAT of swimming, Michael Phelps, man. That's who I got at my 13.
Good choice. Yeah, the next for me, this was a tough one. But we're talking about athletes now. And I'm gonna go with I'm a big football guy, so you're gonna see a lot of football players up here. But I'm gonna go with Rod Woodson. Um, Rod Woodson was a crazy athlete that I think people take for granted when you think about how fast he was. He actually has more interceptions than Deion. He's one of the greatest defensive backs ever. 71 interceptions, 1,500, damn near 1,500 NFL return yards. That's a record. 12 return TDs. That was a record at the time he retired. Defensive Player of the Year in 93. 11-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, named to the All-90s team. And he bounced back after, I think, a torn ACL back then, which was like damn near impossible. So, yeah, I got Rod Woodson at number 12.
For me, my number 12, okay? All right. Will always be Atlanta royalty. VA's finest, Michael Vick.
Yeah, you can't argue with that one.
Okay. Listen, fuck them dogs. All right. Michael Vick did nothing wrong. Michael Vick, man, like I said, bro, Michael Vick was the mobile quarterback of mobile quarterbacks, man. Like you said, Mike, and it's crazy, you know, him and I think both of them Newport News. Is Vick? No. He from I think Mike Vick. No, they both
from, it's all in the
yeah,
triangle.
It's 7 cities. They definitely in the 77 cities, right? But him and AI, man, trendsetters of the fucking their respective games, man. The dude's on top of the world, you know, then the case thing happened. But bro, just lightning in a bottle, one of the most exciting players that had everybody glued to the fucking TV screen, bro. Michael Vick, bro. Michael Vick, that's my number 12.
That's a fact. My number 12, I got Randy Moss, man. Randy Moss, like, he a verb, bro. Somebody mossed you, like, you know what I mean? Like, Moss changed the game, and he didn't build up. He came in the game as the best receiver in the league from day one. Like, if we want to keep it a buck, he was the best receiver from the time he walked on the field, bro. Came in the game with what? Let's get the numbers, man. Randy was wild. Randy was crazy, man. Randy came in at 98. 23 receiving TDs. It's all-time record for a 16-0 season. 6-time Pro Bowler. Thought he had more than that, though. 4-time first-team All-Pro. 1998 Rookie of the Year. He came in from the jump. 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns. Crazy. I mean, he would literally just say, throw it up. Like, it wasn't even he literally ran a go route for 15-something years, man. Like, and there's nothing you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could play the highlights because this is somebody you got to see to believe. Like, he's one of those players where we could talk about it, but if you can't see it, you wouldn't really get the depth and the gravity of how effortlessly he dominated everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you missed the list, man. Ken Griffey already made the list. But, yeah, Randy Moss is my 11th best player.
And Moss will return on my list. Number 11. This one right here, man. All right, hey, man. The man that beat the, I guess, like the what do you call it? The NIL deal or whatnot, what have you. All right. Reggie Bush. Bro, Reggie Bush, Reggie Bush is probably the most versatile, outside of Deion, of course. Outside of Deion, man, the most versatile football player I've ever watched, bro. Like I said, he could do everything. He could run, he could catch, hell, he could take a big hit and survive. I don't know how he survived that one hit. I forget what it was when he was playing for the Saints and Buddy laid his ass out.
Eagles creamed him.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, toughness, all this shit. And then, like I said, at his college career, by far, bro, Reggie Bush in college, bro, was a fucking another, video game character. Unbelievable. That's who I got at my number 11, man, Reggie Bush.
Word. That's a good one. For number 9, we get into the top 10 now. At number 10, I got Wilt the Stilt, man. Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain was a freak of nature for his time, for any era. He's basically like Wembanyama, but with more muscles, as far as what he could have been, as far as his ability. You know, he scored 100 points. You know, we never seen the footage, but we seen the picture. You know what I'm saying? So he scored 100 points. He averaged 30, 22, and 4. God damn, on 54% shooting. Only NBA player in history to average 30 and 20 for a career. 100 points in 62. He averaged 50 points from 61 to 62. 55 rebounds in a game. Averaged 48 minutes per game. 2-time NBA champion. 4-time NBA MVP. 7-time scoring champion. 11-time rebounding champion. 13-time All-Star. Played for the Philadelphia Warriors, the Sixers, and the Lakers. So, yeah, man. Wilt the Stilt, man. The 10th greatest athlete of all time.
Wilt shall return on my list. Wilt shall return on my list also. Number 10. All right. This was somebody was on this list. I wish I could have rated him higher, man. But like you said, bro, he turned the fucking a Prius into a Bugatti, they said. Shout out to KG. Kobe Bean Bryant, man. Bro. I don't know how they say, bro, Kobe had the hops, bro. Outside of it was like Vince Carter, Kobe, and T-Mac when it came to like hops in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. I didn't see the lack of athleticism, but I guess they're saying like, hey, somebody that had to work up to it versus just natural talent. Then outside of that, man, like you said, the masterfulness, footwork, timing, touch, just left hand, right hand, being able to do everything on the basketball court, bro. The ultimate athlete, bro. Kobe Bean Bryant, the GOAT at number 10.
Okay. All right. At number 9 for me, I got Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's probably the greatest black quarterback ever at this point, in my opinion. 2 MVPs, should have got 3. Some of the most greatest statistic quarterback seasons we've ever seen. And for the fact that he's labeled as a mobile quarterback, he's very accurate. And I think he just changed the game for black quarterbacks forever. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cam, honorable mention. But I feel like Lamar took it to another level. Now, Cam got to the Super Bowl. Lamar hasn't done that. But 15,000 career passing yards, 120 TDs, 64 completion rate, 5,000 yards, most ever by a QB, pace-wise. 2-time MVP, 3-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro, youngest unanimous MVP. 2019, 36 touchdowns, 1,200 rushing yards, 14-2 team record league MVP. God damn. So I got Lamar Jackson at number 9. Shout out to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, shout out to the young fella, man. All right, for me, number 9. This probably like the wild card of all wild cards, but Mark Henry. Okay, Mark Henry.
Well, he was
Henry, the world's strongest man. Again, Olympic athlete, but bro, this dude could dunk a basketball at like 300 some pounds. And I think Mark Henry might be right at 6 feet tall or something crazy. Mark Henry was a fucking phenomenal athlete, man. Just crazy power. And I never seen him run. I don't know how fast he can run, but had that man played football, bro, nightmare.
Oh, yeah. O-line would have been crazy. He would have been like a Larry Allen type.
Would have been crazy, bro.
He would have been crazy, yeah. Mark Henry definitely is accomplished. Number 8 for me, I got the juice, O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson is in my top 10. O.J. was a bad man. He was one of the first like athletes that like really became commercialized and crossed over. Like he was like a real star. 11,000 career rushing yards, 61 TDs, average 4.7 to carry. Ran first player to rush for 2,000 yards, and he did it in 14 games. Average 143 yards per game, still one of the highest ever. 1973 NFL MVP, 5-time Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro, 5 times, and inducted to the Pro Hall of Fame in the year I was born. and got the coveted Heisman at USC. So yeah, I got O.J. Simpson at number 8.
R.I.P. to OJ, man. This is one of my Illa cheats. I got number 8, Larry Allen, bro. The combination he showed before they start hating on us, bro. To be 300 pounds, move that fast, be that strong, bro. The dude again and be the consensus one of the greatest, if not the greatest, old lineman of all time, bro. Larry Allen was scary. I tell you, I think he had like a 4.8 something 40 at 300 plus fucking pounds and able to fucking unlimited 225 bench press, bro. Larry Allen is just a fucking freak of nature, bro. You don't see that combination of speed, strength, and agility. Motherfuckers think too, bro. You got that motherfucker. His fucking lateral movement, shit.
Yeah,
you're not getting past that, man.
No.
Yeah, number 8 for me, Larry Allen.
Got you. At number 7 for me, I got to borrow from your list, Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? I got Barry. We seen the highlights. We seen the footage. You know, he was crazy. You know, he was Pac-Man out there. He was Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, he was Tyreek. He was all of that back in the day. He seemed like there was nothing like Barry in the world at that point. You know what I mean? He was just otherworldly. I believe he rushed for 2,000 yards as well. He never really had an O-line. He did so much with a lot less. So a lot of people got him over Emmett. Now, as far as greatest running backs of all time, I got him under Emmett because to me, it's not just athleticism, but it's about how bad because Emmett wanted it really bad. You know what I'm saying? Barry, you know, he ain't wanted that bad. But as far as athletes, Barry's on another level. And he's a Heisman Trophy winner. So shout out to Barry Sanders. He is my number 7th greatest athlete of all time.
All right, so I'm pretty. If I was a betting man, I would say not. Well, I know one you probably not gonna have, but you already said. But all of our lists, everybody I'm about to name, Illa gonna name them, or he already named them. So for me, my number 7 is Randy Moss. Okay, people forget, bro. Randy Moss played basketball too. So when he was in college, he was a motherfucking monster. He had the decision to do, bro. Like freak of nature, bro.
With Jason Williams in high school.
Played with Jason Williams, exactly. Played with Jason Williams. So listen, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, the only person is good, and Rice is the GOAT, right? But you ain't say Rice, Moss. Okay, the highlight, the human highlight reel of motherfucking football, bro. Everybody, I think the first football Jordan athlete. People forget that he was a Jordan athlete. He had Jordan. He was signed to Team Jordan, right? And just that 84 jersey, bro. That 84 Minnesota jersey. He made the
purple or white.
Yeah, either or. He made the 84 number, bro. He made that shit the number that everybody wanted, bro. So again, that's another we like the equivalent of we talk like
Sterling shot Mr. Rocket too. Now Sterling was a bad boy.
Yeah, Sterling. Shout out to Sterling. Sterling a little before I talk, but Sterling had to quit early because
But he had the 84 though. He was rocking 84.
Yeah.
But Moss definitely put on the map though. Yeah, shout out to Randy Moss. He had the 2K. I remember he came out with 2. I mean, he was on the game from the jump. Like, he was like, you know what I mean? Like Moss. Yeah. 2K was wild. All right, number 6 for me, I got Jim Brown. I got the legend Jim Brown, and he was definitely a legend off the field. But I think his activism was so strong that people really fucking forgot. Like, Jim Brown was a dog. And football is not, to me, I can compare older football to newer football more than I can do that with basketball. Because with football, it really not changing too much. You're running, you're jumping, you're catching, you're blocking, you're hitting. You can kind of put an older player in a newer era and a newer when it comes to the skill set. Basketball it changed, the dribbling changed, the shooting. Like football, it's just running and jumping, and it's a matter of will. So I feel like certain players you could drop anywhere when it comes to football, a lot more than basketball, if that makes sense. I think Jim Brown is one of those people. 3-time NFL MVP, 8-time first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowl. Every season he played, he was in the Pro Bowl. 8-time rushing champ, won a Super Bowl NFL championship in 64, inducted to the Hall of Fame in 71, led the league in rushing 8 of 9 seasons, averaged 104 yards a game, never had a season under 5 yards a carry. That level of consistency is unreal. Like, we never seen that entire career with the Browns. And the franchise literally named after legendary coach Paul Brown and Jim Brown because it's most iconic player. So, yeah, man. The Cleveland Browns own Jim Brown.
Yeah, he just passed like last year, right? Or was it 24? I think he passed last
Might
year.
have been 24.
Yeah. R.I.P. Jim Brown, man.
He's a Jim Brown.
He's one of the he was one of the first getting into acting too. He was big in the to do the transition from athlete to actor. Yeah. All right, my number 6. Okay. Hey man, we talking about, man. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh man,
right?
I'll forget Shaq. Oh,
Shaquille O'Neal. Okay. Or let it be Orlando Shaq or Lakers Shaq, bro. 7 feet tall, 280 to upwards of 340 pounds. The most dominant of all time. Okay. People, you just had to be there. Shaq was a fucking deer. He was an antelope. Shaq was fast. Shaq was powerful. I think the first motherfucker to break a whole NBA backboard, bring it to the ground or whatnot, what have you. The mechanical ones. What Daryl Dawkins did it back in the day, like he shattered it, right? But Shaq brought down the whole thing, man. Shaq is the reason the NBA had to bring in backup rims. Shaquille O'Neal, man, just a freak of nature, once in a lifetime athlete, bro. That's my number 6.
Yeah, I definitely owe Shaq an apology. He definitely should have been on my list. Damn, man, my bad. And he from Newark. Damn. Yeah, I might have to switch him out for Rod Woodson. So replace Rod with Shaq. I got Shaq between Iverson and Moss. I got Shaq over Rod Woodson. So I had to edit that. So yeah. Number 5. We get into the Holy of Holies now. Number 5. Y'all might not like it. Floyd Money fucking Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather is one of the best athletes I've seen. His defense, his reaction time, his speed, the way he can get that close to you and not get punched. Like, he's one of the greatest athletes ever, one of the most accomplished boxers of all time. His accuracy, I think, is the greatest ever. I mean, we can say we want to say about Floyd. They can say he can't read. They can say his money is funny. But as far as that craft of boxing, I think he's the best I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? World champion at super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, light middleweight, won 15 major world titles across divisions, had the nerve to get the bronze medal in 96, amateur record 84-8, biggest fights, Cat Pacquiao, Canelo, De La Hoya, Hatton, generated billions in PPV revenue, consistently among the highest paid athletes in the world, helped pioneer the A-side revenue control model, elite defense, high ring IQ, counterpunch precision, strategic adaptability. I think he's in the top 10. He's the greatest boxer I ever seen with my own eyes. And yeah, Floyd at number 4. What number I got Floyd at? Is it 4? Yeah, I think Floyd is at, no, he's at 5. Floyd is number 5. 5th greatest athlete of all time. Floyd Money Mayweather.
My number 5, man. Hey, man. They call him the king. You know what I'm saying? All right, he been doing this thing for 20 plus seasons. LeBron James, man. Again, once in a lifetime, freaking nature. They built this man in the lab. Where did he come from? May not like some things about him, but cannot deny his athleticism, strength, and all these different things. And allegedly, he might have had a little bit of help too. So I got him this high because it hadn't been proven. Okay, it's just alleged. But longevity, strength, power, speed, explosiveness, man. LeBron James, bro. That's my number 5.
Yeah, I was trying to get him in there. I was supposed to get him in there. He slipped off. Pause. Sorry, LeBron. I think he's one of the greatest. But it's when you make these lists, man. It's like somebody. Yeah, it just
it's not as easy as people think, bro.
It's not as easy as people think because there's so many people that came.
So many people. Yeah, so many people you can put in there.
Yeah, number 4. I got Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson, the first Sugar Ray. So if you don't know about Sugar Ray Robinson, Do your homework. Sugar Ray Robinson killed the motherfucker in the ring. Died at the hands of him. You know what I mean? He's 200 fights, 174 wins, 19 losses, 6 draws, and 109 knockouts. That's a 25-year span career. World welterweight champion, 5-time world middleweight champion. From 1943 to 1951, he went 91-0. 91-0 when them gloves was like wearing little mittens. 91-0 while being called boy and all that other shit. He beat Jake LaMotta 6 times. I mean, he fought him 6 times, won 5. Yeah, he's one of the best pound for pound fighters. He's the original Sugar Ray. Do your homework on him. He's definitely top 10 of all time. 91-0 in 8 years is astronomical. So a part of his career was Floyd's whole career. Do the math on that. That was just a part. 171 fights.
Yeah,
and he
man.
killed the nigga in the ring. Shout out to Sugar Ray Robinson, the original, man. He's my number 4 athlete of all time.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. They was built different, definitely before that. 100 some fights and shit, bro. You talking about that era of boxing, bro? Crazy, man. Like I said, just the output and then to kill a motherfucker in the ring. Hey, I ain't trying to fight him. Shit.
Yeah, he died.
You come on. I ain't trying to fight him.
Hell no.
My number, what is it? 4, right? My number 4. Okay. Cheating off of Illa's paper again. You know, Illa had a couple of these people too low because he has a football bias. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna hold against the brother. You feel me? But Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, man. He already gave you all the stats and shit. Bro, listen. Wilt Chamberlain, bro. The shit that Wilt was able to do, he was I think he played in the Olympics too. I think I'm not played in Olympics. Played in Olympics is crazy, but he was an Olympian, high jumper, long jumper, all these things. That man was 7 feet tall, crazy, bro. They say he could bench 300, 400 pounds. He also did the athlete to acting thing, way after Jim Brown. But remember, he was working on the set with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Conan, the Conan movies, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was saying like, "Hey, man, fucking Wilt was benching with me." I was surprised for, and those long levers, bro, them long legs and them long arms, bro, take a whole lot more, of traveling when it comes to strength. So Wilt the Stilt, man, is my number 4.
And Wilt was a player. He was one of the original players from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, Wilt was getting around with them ladies, man. He had a lot of, he was known, man. He was known. He got around, man. Shout out to Wilt the Stilt. All right, we get into the top 3. Illa's top 3. At number 3, I got none other than Bo Jackson. I got Bo Jackson as my number 3rd athlete of all time. If you ever seen Bo play, he ran like a 4.2. Some people say a 4.1 with that body shape. And he played baseball. Like when you can play a 2 sports at the same time, like that's just a different caliber. He has his career was cut very short, from 87 to 1990. But in that brief time, he had a 950 rushing yards in just 11 games in 89, average 5.5 yards a carry. He played for the Kansas City Royals, the Chicago White Sox, and the Angels from 86 to 94. 141 home runs, 415 RBIs, 1989 All-Star, average 250, and he had one of the flyest sneakers of all time. If you don't know about the Bo Jacksons, the purple and the orange joints, you don't know nothing about shit. Won the Heisman at Auburn in 85, dominant in football and baseball, career-ending injury. In 1990, he suffered a hip injury, and he was never the same. But Bo was huge. He had Nike campaigns. He was a part of that cartoon. Fantastic we talked about earlier. And Bo, short career, but huge impact. He's my 3rd greatest athlete of all time, Bo Jackson.
Hey, man. So again, we did not talk about these lists. No, all right. No. We both came into this blind, but great minds truly do think alike. So I know we definitely got the same top 3. Okay. All right, so mine's a little different order, and people probably gonna kill me for this one. Okay, but I'll just say this: my number 3 is Deion Primetime Sanders. Another two sport at the same time professional athlete, bro. The Jerry curl. I mean, the Jerry fade must be the morning. Can't, you know what I'm saying? The first rapper athlete, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
he was
nigga
the
that
man.
had his shine going on and whatnot, man. Hey, man, the most charismatic athlete of all time, bro. Nobody had more charisma than fucking, Prime, bro. Dion, bro. Whenever he was in there, he put a show on. Atlanta royalty again, the Atlanta Braves and the Atlanta Falcons. Too bad he left the year before. I think he left the year right before we fucking won the World Series. They traded him. Deion Sanders, man, for me, bro. Like you said, retired, came back, still put in work for the Ravens. Of course, hey, one in Dallas, one in San Fran.
Back to
The
back.
corner
He
of
literally shifted the power in the
exactly.
NFL at the cornerback position.
Listen, man, the corner of all corners. The reason the cornerback position is, regarded, renowned, whatnot, what have you, bro. Deion Sanders, bro. That's my number 3.
All right, I got two left. With number 2, I have Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. We all know the stats. We already know what he did. 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, no losses, 5-time NBA MVP, highest scoring average in the playoffs, highest scoring average in the season, NCAA champion. Like, it's fucking Michael Jordan. There's nothing else to talk about. He's arguably one or two. He's probably number 1 on 85% of people's list. He's definitely number 1 basketball player of all time. No doubt about it. Nothing to argue about. But athlete, the list is athlete. And Michael Jordan is the second best athlete I've ever seen. But he's my number 1 basketball player of all time. So, yeah, I got Michael Jordan number 2. It's my opinion. But I love Jordan. Y'all know he's my guy. I'm Jordan out. I got Jordan All-Star jerseys, basketball, like ain't nothing but J's. I got the J's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We got the J's. So Jordan is my guy, but he's my second greatest athlete of all time. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
My number 2, Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
man. Man, people don't understand Bo's injury. The doctor literally said it. Bo generated so much power, bro. He dislocated his own hip and pretty much ended his career. Bo Jackson, bro, was just like I said, that build, that speed, that power, baseball and football. Again, man, Bo could do it. Bo knows. The Bo knows campaign. Bo did everything, man. Bo played hockey. Bo played baseball. Bo played tennis. Bo was the prototypical everything athlete, bro. They advertised it. The man could do everything, bro. Just like you said, another freak of nature, human. What Tecmo Bowl? If you get, hey, listen, you played Tecmo Bowl and you had fucking Bo Jackson, nigga, you couldn't be beat. Okay, so that's my number 2, man.
Yeah, I seen somebody say something about Steph Curry. Like, I don't know how. Like, it's a lot of great players who good at their skill. We talking about athlete. That's
athlete.
speed,
Steph don't make the athlete thing, bro. Steph don't make the athlete.
We talking about somebody who's just a athletic freak. And my number 1 greatest athlete of all time is that man Deion Sanders. That's the best I ever seen. Deion is my guy. He is my greatest athlete ever. He had it all. He played at the top of the MLB and NFL at the same time. It wasn't no break. He would play hitting RBIs in the daytime. He's playing corner at night. He played in a Super Bowl and the World Series. And they said the pace he was on in the World Series, he probably would have got the MVP. So just imagine if Deion Sanders won the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 2 Super Bowl rings with 2 of the most, if not iconic franchises, and won a World Series championship and an MVP. That could have made him the greatest player ever. So Deion Sanders is my favorite athlete. I smack myself all the time because I had a chance to meet him and let my goofy ass girlfriend fuck it up for me. But Deion Sanders is my favorite athlete. Only person second to Deion is Michael Jordan. I love Deion Sanders. That's my favorite player of all time. I looked up to him so much as a child. You know, like a lot of these athletes, when you especially don't have a father around, you look up to them, they give you confidence. Deion was one of those people that made me feel confident just watching him. Like, I love Deion. Deion is in my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be saying some stuff sometimes I don't agree with. But Deion, I think he's a great man. I think he's a great father. We see how he deal with his children. He's my favorite athlete on and off the field of all time. I love Deion Sanders. If he passed away, I'm gonna shed a tear. I pray to God I can meet him one day. But that's my favorite athlete, hands down, of all time. Deion Primetime Sanders is number 1 for me.
And like I said, man, again, great minds truly think alike. We just had a little jumble. Exactly, yeah, top 3 the same, bro. For me, you know who it is. At all, bro. Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
I ain't mad at it.
The GOAT. Okay, yeah. the man. I believe I can fly. Yeah. You feel me? Listen, man. The man that defied gravity, bro. The most impactful basketball player of all times, the greatest of all times. 6 final MVPs, scoring titles out again, man. Just a complete package. Like, if you talk about the strength and power, but the stealth, man, he had the stealth. He had the accuracy. He had the grit, because you know them Pistons would not let him get through there with shit, bro. And again, he had an early injury too. He had an early injury too, and overcame the injury because he broke his foot. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bro. And then, like Illa was saying earlier, bro, the same thing like Emmitt Smith, that determination to win, bro. That's a part. I know that's not a physical part of athleticism, bro, but an athlete is not just, it's the mental and the physical, right? So mentality wise, bro, I second to none. Nobody was beating Michael Jordan in anything, dog. The will to win, guaranteeing it, and all this shit, bro. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is my number 1. Greatest of all time.
That's crazy how we had the exact same top 3.
Top 3.
That's crazy. Because our list was definitely varied, but greatness is greatness. So I'm going to open up the panel for the last little 30 minutes. I know y'all got y'all little critiques and opinions and what you didn't agree with and who you thought should have been in an honorable mention. So this is your time to come up here and share your opinion. Support the channel. This is a good show. Show some love. Y'all know what it is, man. We ain't passing around no bullshit.
Donation. It's a donation. I thought it was a trash. Don't be hitting on me.
All right, we got our first entry. This guy, Mr. Mr. Steve Young himself, Mr. Williams. Back. What up, bro? What up, man? How you like our list, man?
Hey, man, I like the list, man. You know, we got to remember it's everybody's preference, but yeah, y'all list was good, man. It was great. Okay. I wouldn't have put certain people on her, but I mean.
So bring the smoke. Who shouldn't have been on there? Here we go. Let's go.
I like Russell Westbrook for the most part, but I don't agree with him only because his usage rate. I feel like that's a disaster for winning basketball. You know, I mean, he did amazing thing, averaging triple doubles, but he's always hurt his team. That's why KD left.
So, you're talking about top 25 basketball players of all time. We're talking about athleticism.
I'm talking about
athleticism.
Well, I mean, I can't take anything away from his athleticism because
that's what the list was.
What his size was, but when you throw in the stats, though, then you know, hey, because eye test, the only thing I can see as a hooper, yeah, he's cold, but he's a ball hog. So can I say that he's actual hell of a basketball player?
Yeah, but Mr. Wiggs, we not talking. So we saying basketball, but again, look at the speed, look at the jumping ability, the power. I understand what you're saying. He's not a great basketball player. We're saying as an athlete, though.
Athlete, so though, yeah, I gotta give you that.
He made the top 75 team.
Yeah. Which, you know, the top 75 to me though is still they fucked that up. Just to be honest, y'all, I don't agree with the top 75 list.
I hear you, but Russell is best, one of the best athletes I've seen. But what other players you had an issue with?
Not per se an issue. It's just damn. I'm trying to think because y'all both had really good players. Now, of course, I think I might have missed Ali being on her. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I think athletic.
Nah.
Man, the beating that he took with George Foreman should tell you
Yeah,
how
but
strong this man was.
That's a lack of athleticism,
No,
bro.
it's not. No,
Listen,
one, if you look at Ali, for one, he was the first boxer in history to retain the belt 3 times. The first. Then to fight a man that could not be beaten and to tire him out, and all the punishment he took with his body was one of the greatest strategies ever in the history.
It wasn't a strategy because he could barely
talk. It was Ali's strategy. I love out of his own mouth.
That was
he
a
went against
strategy.
his corner. He said, "No, I gotta let this man get tired. I gotta let him punch himself out so I could beat George."
George had his faculties when he got older. Ali didn't have them shits. That was
a
horrible strategy, bro.
Why that happened? He
yeah, but that's what we saying though, Mr. Williams. What we saying is, as blessed as he was with reflexes, bro, he didn't use them when he should have used them. He took way too much damage.
When he got stripped of the belt, that time took away his peak. He was gone for 3.5 years.
That's what I'm saying. This is like athletes. Like this is not like
think about it. When in a time when you fall on a
greatness
basis,
list, like Ali is one of the greatest. But I'm just talking about like
athletes. You're not putting
him as an athlete. Look at what he had to come back.
We feel you, but what we're saying, we not just judging it all around on that story, but physical ability is going to be the major part of the athlete, right? So as good as Ali was as a boxer, if you're talking athleticism, Tyson's a better athlete than him. Terrence Crawford's a better athlete than him. Floyd is a better athlete than him. Sugar Ray Robinson is a better athlete than him. Sugar Ray Leonard is a better athlete than him. And again,
I don't understand that
as an individual contribution to the culture and sports. No, Ali is on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, we got you that.
There's only 4 people on the list for Ali when it comes to overall greatness. Probably Jordan, Tiger Woods, Ali, and the 4, maybe Jackie Robinson. That might be the 4. That's it.
Because see, I'm going back before he had that layover. You couldn't hit Ali like that. You couldn't. He's gonna make you miss. He gonna wear you out, and then he gonna punish you.
I mean, for whatever reason.
I'm saying before he got stripped.
I mean, Sugar Ray Robinson had 171 fights. He went 91-0 for 8 years. Ali ain't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, like I said,
he a better athlete than him.
You know, I love y'all list. I mean, it's for one, it's our preference. It's no right or wrong answer because y'all do have great athletes on there.
So, feel about the top 3 because we both had basically.
You know, I got Ali number 1. I got MJ number 2. On my list.
Who's number 3?
Jerry Rice is on my 3rd. Then I got and then my 4th, I got Jim Brown. And then my 5th, I got FloJo. Because no woman has ever broken her record at all. That's my top.
FloJo.
Yeah, that's my only. FloJo was my only mess up. I put what's name in there. I should have. You could probably argue FloJo over Clarissa Shields, but yeah, FloJo definitely gets an honorable mention.
And she was bad.
Yeah, and she was.
Like I got Jim Brown. You know, a lot of the athletes got their careers got short. You know what I'm saying? Like in my top 25, I got Sean Taylor, but his career got cut short. But when
I ain't even mad at that because I love Sean.
You know what I'm saying? He was a beast. Like he had me watching Washington, and I'm a San Francisco fan.
Nah, FloJo was wild.
You only watch Washington to watch Sean Taylor when he played. You know, it's just I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, you know, at all. Like I got similar, like I got Wilt. You know, I got LT. I ain't hear y'all talk about Lawrence Taylor. I got LT on my list.
LT was on the cookies, man.
You know, I got Wilt Hussein.
That was cookie strength. I don't know how natural that athleticism was. He was off that.
I know it's an asterisk. You feel me?
Just like man.
Larry Burns, they say it's
off that's when it was that good coke too. That was that that narcos coke. That that documentary.
Yeah, that's special. Hey, exactly, man. That uncut off the boat before niggas knew about it, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. He was getting that Griselda, bro. He was going off that line like a crazy motherfucker. Yeah.
I got Shaq and Wilt. I got Wayne Gretzky. I love that. You know that y'all both, you know, that Fantastic had him on her. I did put Derek Jeter on my list.
Okay.
You know, he did some amazing shit. You know, five championships. You know,
and he from Jersey too. Shout out to Derek Jeter. You know what I mean? Got to claim Jersey when it pop up. Now, it's so many people. I mean, you got Alex Rodriguez. You got it's like
Willie. See, people forget about some of the old greats: Willie Mays, Hank Aaron,
Ricky Henderson, Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson. Look, Ricky Henderson. That's my favorite Oakland A's. Ricky Henderson.
He was on my list first. But he was my original list. He was.
Yeah, I wanted to do more baseball, but some of them admitted that they was on the juice, so you couldn't.
It was on that juice.
Right.
Jose Canseco used to be one of my favorite baseball players, but
Sammy Sosa had it, but he lost his mind.
Yeah, they still ain't let none of them dudes in the hall yet, neither, bro.
I'm not.
Yeah, I think they're gonna let him in eventually.
Rose, you see what they did to Pete Rose?
Pete Rose got in there though eventually.
Hell no, he didn't get in there.
He did. I thought Pete Rose got in there.
Even after he died, the last he didn't. They not putting
he did some bullshit to them because they ain't trying to hit nothing he talking about. I just knew they was gonna let him in eventually.
He's white.
They ain't fucking with Pete.
See, but I had Kareem on my list. You know what I'm saying? Just because everything that he accomplished from the time from high school on, his whole entire career, just everything. I mean, he was unstoppable.
You looking at accomplishments though.
No, I'm just looking at the type of player
I don't know what Kareem was.
He had a shot that nobody could stop.
Yeah, but if you compare Kareem to a Wilt or Shaq, it's not even close, Mr. Williams.
Well, I know the dominance part.
Compared to Wembyama.
Lou Alcindor, they stopped dunking. They made them stop dunking because he was so big and because he was so athletic. They outlawed dunking because of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When he was Lou Alcindor, they outlawed dunking. You couldn't dunk.
Yeah, but that one because of he was just tall.
I'm just saying the fact of the matter, though. I mean, that's a game changer for you.
I'm saying Wilt was an actual high jumper, though, Mr. Williams. That's what I'm saying. Wilt and Shaq,
he was all around. He played
being. You feel me?
It was way more athletic than Kareem. Kareem
was more skilled. Yeah, Kareem was the most skilled by far. Kareem was the most skilled big man by far. If you comparing those
Wilt
three,
was more dominant when it came to.
I don't even know if Kareem was more skilled than Shaq.
No, he was definitely more skilled than Shaq.
He had one shot.
He had assists.
Yeah, the hook. But Shaq said he learned the jump hook from. He got training on a jump hook from him.
But Shaq had a post game. He had a spin. He had a triple threat. Like Shaq had a bag.
Shaq definitely had a bag and had. Shaq. Shout out to Illa. One of the most underrated thing about Shaq is his footwork. Shaq's footwork.
Kareem had that bag like that.
But you got to look at footage of Wilt. Wilt actually was a hell of a assist center as well. He could literally throw one bounce pass all the way down the court and get it to you, and you got a layup. I've seen footage of Wilt. Like, he really was. Like, it was so many that you can put in there. You know, I was just going off the list that y'all was talking about. So I was like, man, let me think on this real quick. Like, because you could have put Serena, Simone Biles. It's so many that you could put in. You know, like I got Mark Henry on my list. People forget about him.
I have Mark Henry on mine.
I got Ronnie Miles on my list.
I don't know who Ronnie Miles is.
This guy real quick, bro. I have the panels
after Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Miles.
You can always pull up. Like, you know what I mean? When I had the link open, we have open panels on our channel. So you don't have to request, just pull up. Y'all want like a ceremonial moment for you. Like, no, when we drop that link, that's your moment. And most of y'all don't even want to cam up, but you want this special moment with just me and you. No, when I open that link, hit the link and and just pick your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't no malice disrespect. You've been wanting to be coming with that weird ass perspective you be coming.
But I did love like a lot of the players, even the I was because I was like, do I want to put Messi and Pele in there and stuff like because I love soccer as well. I love all sports. So
Facts.
I was just going off of my view. I was viewing it off of what YouTube was thinking. Just make your top 25 as your preference.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wound up doing. So
does anybody else want to pull up?
Y'all created a dope conversation piece where I have my brothers do that. Hey, y'all, let's make this list just to go back and forth and dialogue about it. I think y'all did this was a perfect topic, y'all.
No, I appreciate it, man. Even though they was hating on us, man, like they was hating on us. But any last words before we go? Fantastic.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. I think it was a good list. Like I said, great minds definitely think alike, bro. I think we covered a lot of threw a couple of curveballs and people didn't expect, right?
Facts.
I think it was an overall great list, man. Shout out to Mr. Williams for coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna take a break from the show for a little minute. We got a lot going on between both of us, and we could both be overwhelmed. We got a lot of things going on outside it. We're gonna keep this going, but it's gonna be occasional. We're gonna try to cover real moments, especially when the football season pop back off. So we still gonna do it, but we're gonna take a break. It's gonna be occasional because, like I said, we both got a lot going on. And this like my only day I really get to like catch my breath. I have school on the weekends. Like every day I'm doing something. But I like what we got going on. And we're gonna keep it moving, but just bear with us. This definitely gonna be a part of our repertoire. Ain't that right, Mr. Fantastic?
Indeed, man.
So thank y'all for the journey that we just started, the Illtastic Sports Exchange. We will be back. Just give us some time. When moments pop off, we will be chopping it up. As of course, Mr. Williams, you're always invited. And anybody else who wants to hit the link, shout out to people that supported the show. We will be back briefly. So yeah, peace and love. Y'all have a good weekend. Anything we look out for you, Fantastic, this week?
Same old same, man. I know my what's name. I'm gonna actually be out of pocket for a couple of days. But same old same, bro. Like Illa said, whenever the link drop, bro, pull up.
Pull up. But yeah, peace to y'all Tuesday, Turntable Tuesdays, and it's my birthday. We're gonna be talking about a few topics. The T.I. issue. We're gonna be discussing 50 Cent. We're gonna be discussing some comments Nas and Jada recently made, and I want to share with y'all. So yeah, pull up. I want every region, every perspective to pull up, talk about this hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the bottom of it. We're doing it on Tuesdays. And like I said, it'll be my birthday, 3/3. So pull up, show some love. And with that being said, we are out of here.